Welcome and welcome back to another episode on the Mystery Eclipse channel, where today we're gonna be playing Warframe. That is right, the return is back. Me and you guys probably know him, FakeMono HD. We have both returned.
So
the duo is back in not For Honor. Oh god.
oh no. Even we got Vietnam flashbacks. Oh,
Sorry.
Oh,
We're both back in Warframe. What we're gonna be doing in today's episode of Warframe, we're just gonna be grinding out in this game.
oh boy.
Okay, without further ado, let us get started. In HD, what would you like to say since now you're back on the channel?
Don't mention For Honor again.
Indeed.
Vietnam flashbacks we had for a second. Oh boy.
You know that meme where the guy's like, stay away from me, and then the dinging sound happens, and then something occurs in the flashback.
Yeah.
Akira,
No,
stop! Ding!
No, that. Go away. The only thing you hear, oh my god, no!
At morto niramiton!
Hiramikus. Oh boy, he got nerfed to the ground, but I still use him.
No this.
Like, hey, what?
Okay, so let's grind out in Steel Path missions. We're finally back. We're gonna go to Excavation. Our first mission back. Let's go. I'm happy. I'm a little happy camper. Are you happy?
Good morning, campers. And this, you know, from Total Drama Island, I go, hey there, campers. The new oh boy, that'll be just out of nowhere. That would be funny. Out of nowhere, that would be fun, actually.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so I have news, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned this on one of my streams. I think I'll put it up right here. I think it's one of my For Honor streams, or is it one of my other streams? You know how I work at a vintage shop, and everyone pretty much knows this as my second job?
What happened?
The other day when I was there, I was having my break in the employee room. That's right next to my boss's office, right? Because it's kind of a tight-knit space in there. In the office area. So I was having my break on the other side of the curtain. My boss just got finished up with a meeting, and so I started talking with my boss a little bit. I'm like, what was that about? He's like, oh, this guy, he brought in his vintage collection. He brought in some vintage Star Wars stuff, some vintage G.I. Joes, and oh, we also got some vintage Legos. I'm like, what? Really? Vintage
Shut up and take my money! There was mystery in that point.
No. So I'm like, vintage Legos? He's like, yeah, vintage Lego space sets from the 1980s. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. Can I take a look at some of them? He's like, yeah, sure. That's what I was about to offer you since I know you're into Legos. I'm like, yeah, I really like Legos, including vintage Legos. I'm looking through all these very vintage Lego sets, the space ones specifically. True Lego fans will know what I'm talking about. And by the way, these sets are basically like 40 years old. They're from 1980s. They're older than me. I wasn't even born.
And me.
Yeah. And
Especially
HD. Those sets are older than me and HD combined. Huh? Never. Protector
Never?
stock. What?
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, it's because we finished the quest, that's why.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, the Jade Shadows quest. Okay.
He really cares about us, huh?
He's like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna kill you guys. Y'all chill. Anyways, back on the story. So I was looking through one of the vintage Lego sets, and I saw this space station, aka Lego set number 6970, the space station base plate set. By the way, fun fact, if you didn't know, for those non-Lego fans. So there are base plates, right? Everyone knows what a base plate is. The green base plate, the blue base plate, and the gray base plate. However, back in 1980, Lego was doing their space promotional thing back then. And they released a couple of base plates that go along with some certain sets, aka the set number 6970, which came with 2 moon base plates. The reason why they were moon base plates is because they actually had a rock that was on the corner of the base plate. And the reason why I'm saying this is because after Lego discontinued the Lego space theme from 1980s, they stopped making the moon base plate for Legos. So now, those moon base plates are $50 each on bricklink.com. And this set that I was holding in my hand, set number 6970, they had 2 Lego Moon base plates in there. I looked at it. I'm like, oh wow. I talked to my boss. I'm like, oh wow, look at this set. This set has the moon base plate and everything. He's like, yeah.
Inside Mysteries has like containing his excitement. he's, he's like, I don't need it. I need it.
Okay, so I was talking to my boss about it. He's like, yeah, I saw online that those base plates, those 2 base plates, are going for $50 each online. I'm like, yeah. I think I might want to buy this set, actually. He's like, sure. And as soon as we got done talking, he had to talk to my manager for a second because something came up. So while my manager and my boss were talking to each other, I looked up the set online. And I saw on bricklink.com that the set, complete by the way, is going for $200. So I saw that set and I said, oh, this set is actually like $200 online because it's like so old. He's like, yeah, I think I want to buy this set. And my boss, by the way, bless his heart, he's like, and he looks up the set. He's like, you know what? I'll do 100 for you. I'm like, wait, you sure? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna do 100 for you for this set. I'm like, you sure? This set is really, 100 for you. So I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. He's like, no problem. So I could have bought that set that day, but I was still thinking of buying another set, but I chose not to later on when I got home.
Let me guess. Let me get something before you add more to the story. You asked Kyo as well. You talked about it with her.
Yeah.
I knew it.
I mentioned the set. Don't worry.
You mentioned the set.
She supports my my plan. So I didn't buy that set that day because at the time I was kind of confused on whether buying one set or the other set I found on Facebook Marketplace. But I'm now deciding to buy this set. So I went home, I didn't get the set, and I did some further research. When I looked at the $200 price tag for the complete set, here's the thing it said. No box, no instructions. This set, had box and instructions. And it was complete. The guy who was selling the set said it was already complete. And the extra bags that's there are for extra pieces just in case the set was missing, any sets were missing. So the set was basically 100% complete. But I looked online and it was no box, no instructions. This set had the original box and the instructions. So I went and looked for a set that had box and instructions and 100% complete. And so I scrolled through on bricklink.com to find the set that had everything. Eventually, I found it. However, with the box and instructions and 100% complete, the set on bricklink.com will go for $300. I realized my mistake right then and there, and I immediately the next day texted the owner saying, oh, so I did some further research, and the set online is going for, with the box instructions, is going for $300, complete, everything. I don't mind the increase in price tag if I am still willing to buy the set, but I don't mind the increase in price tag if need be. But then the owner still said, oh no, I'm still gonna do 100 for you for that set. I'm like, wait, you sure? He's like, yeah.
I'm sure about that.
Yeah, yep. And I'm like, thank you. In that case, is it okay if I pick up the set on Tuesday? And so, it looks like I'm picking up that Lego set on Tuesday.
Oh boy, you hit the fucking bank. Actually, that reminds me of something. I flipped like $10 to $50 and quickly.
Nice.
Like, so flipped it like I still have the, so it is DS cassettes, right? And this is old person. It's like, oh, I can do like 10 about it. I'm like, yeah, sure. I picked out the ones that were like, you know, in the cassettes. There's great conditioning and everything like that. And oh boy, they were in great condition. Like everything was in great condition. Nothing like dust here and there, but it was without the box, so it just lowers the, you know, the price on it. But anywho, it was a pretty good deal.
Honestly, yeah, for old cassette tapes, they're really good.
No, like DS, like not 3DS, just DS cassettes, like, you know, Nintendo.
Oh yeah, those are really good. Yeah, getting old DS games are really good. Sometimes you'll find something and sometimes you'll find...
I got Mario 64.
Okay, that's actually
still
really...
works.
That's valuable.
that it still works, by the way.
That Mario 64 was my game back then. You hit the jackpot. That's what I call a jackpot, honestly.
I have Kirby as well.
Nice.
So as well, I have vintage stuff in my room, like that is from the 90s
Nice.
to 80s.
Nice.
Like I still have something that I shouldn't have, but I have it. It was a gift. Don't worry about it. I should not tell what it is, but maybe mystery is. I will show it to him after the recording session.